Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Expeditions Viking. So I've just loaded up my save game, after which I was ambushed after meeting Wada, the emissary of the exiled king of Northumbria, and now I am ready to do a little bit more questing in Ethelwick. So I'm just going to be wandering around looking for some stuff to do. Now, before I get started, in the last episode I was a little bit worried about my progress in terms of my homestead upgrades. So I'm a little bit behind where I should be in terms of the amount of, particularly the amount of power, because I was a bit slack with using the timer in the first act to get in some extra upgrades. And while I was at work today, I was doing some theory crafting about how much time I would need to particularly get my power level up good enough to where I'm happy with it. And I think I'm going to need to do all the longhouse upgrades, all the folks moot upgrades, the last blacksmith upgrade, the palisade upgrades, and the pier. And all of that is going to take me about 5 weeks in game time. Sorry, not 5 weeks, 3 months in game time. And the amount of time which isn't being correctly displayed on this panel, I think I've got a maximum of 5 months, so I should be fine. I just need to run down the clock, particularly in the next few episodes. I might have to do some forced camping to get in some of the upgrades, so I can get my power level up to generate some of the events in the game. Now, there are a few quests in Ethelwick available at night time, so I'm going to try and trigger some of those. One of them is a fun piece of superstition or like a monster tale type thing that I do remember seeing in another game. I think it triggers when you run across a bridge. I just can't remember which one. Maybe it's this one. And there's my longship. I'm now able to actually dock in the port of Ethelwick, and my extra party members are standing around the dock, and I can... Oh, here we go. A beast! A beast! Please, you have to help me. Please slow down, explain. It'll come for me next. A great black dog. The fires of hell in its eyes. All who look upon it will die. See there across the bridge. It feasts in the alleyway on the victim before me. It will not catch me. No, it will not catch me. The quest is called The Barghest Cometh. Now, I remember Barghest being included in the Witcher 1, in the first act of that game, and I know that they're a monster. Previously, before The Witcher 1, I'd only seen them in the Dungeons & Dragons monster manual, so it must be some kind of European... Oh, here we go. So here's the body. Now, my character has 6 perception, which isn't too bad, so I'm going to listen, and I pass that check. Through the somewhat foreign sounds of Ethelwick's urban life, you make out a distinct impression of chains rattling as they drag across the ground. Examine the area. Though difficult to make out, you discern tracks in the packed dirt of the alleyway, large paw prints and grooves scraped by long claws. This looks like a dog attacked me, albeit a particularly unpleasant dog. Let's see if anybody nearby keeps dogs. So we'll go and speak to characters that are nearby, if we can find them. So it's like this is kind of like a murder mystery type quest where you sort of got to walk around the world and talk to people and try and find out what's happening, like who's killing these people. Can I actually interact with that pot or not? I think it might be busted because it's like right on the edge of the map. Gotta find characters that... Actually, I can hear barking from over here in the actual audio. Yep. Excuse me while I just loot the barrels. That's always my main priority when I enter an area. Even though most of the... Like, sometimes you pick up items like valuables and whatnot, but it's mostly crafting ingredients that you get from the barrels, and a lot of those... So they've got a little bit of wood there. A lot of those are only ever useful if you're making and using items. And I haven't really used too many items apart from numbing tinctures so far. I haven't really had to... I've probably been... I could have made more tactical use of barricades than I have in this game, I think. That woman can be spoken to. That's a dog, so this must be the woman that I need to talk to. Before I do that, I'm just going to loot the barrels. Okay. Emma. Tifrith's daughter. Look at you, all menacing and foreign. Come to raid the home of a poor old woman? I warn you, my dogs are fiercer than they look. Do you let your dogs roam at night? My darlings did not kill that poor man in the alley. Is that not why you're here? Be glad you've not seen the creature that did it. What is this creature that haunts your city? Is it the Get of Fenrir? Gain some morale with superstitious characters. Does the omen of death loom beyond the city? You know as well as I that it does. A moment ago my darlings went mad with fear. They barked through the walls like the devil himself was there. Mark you, my words, Norseman. Another victim lies within the old walls. Barghest. It enters our city from time to time, a great black dog with fiery eyes. Tell me more. All the dogs bark when it shows up. Nephew's not superstitious, Rosfer is. Thank you for your time. Alright. And now I've got to find another victim of the Barghest, and you can turn the quest tracker / quest compass on if you want to. If you're one of those RPG players that grew up on the late 2000s RPGs, or even 2010s RPGs, looking at you, Fallout New Vegas and your ilk. It's not a game that I've actually played, by the way. The Bethesda style stuff. Then that feature might be for you. Alright. I guess I could save myself some time by doing it, but I'm more than happy to just do it the old-fashioned way and manually look around. There's a burnt house over here. From memory, there is a quest involving that. Oh, here we go. It has just appeared from the ashes. Let's have a look at what that says. Find a survivor of the fire. So I think there's a few different options for that. That's a barrel I can loot. Now, one of the quests that I'm interested in doing soon is Champions League, which is where you have the practice battle against Lefric and his party. Before I do that, I'd prefer to level up Ketil's bow skill to level 4. And in order to do that, I need, I think, 4 skill points. So I need to finish probably a couple of quests before I do that. The flames were everywhere. You've got a bit of soot on you there. So this guy was a survivor of the fire, and I can take him as a thrall. And I'm going to do it. So now I've got an extra thrall. And I'm going to need that too, because it's going to give me cut 2 days off my production. I think that quest is now finished, isn't it? Yes, yes it is. Alright. That is a chest that I can loot. It's got a bit of grease in it. Rations. I need rations. There is a quest coming up that I have to do where I need to get I need to have more than 120 rations. So I'm going to probably need to buy some, but it's not going to be a good idea for here because my reputation is not good enough. Now we are looking for another dead body. From memory, It is inside the walls, possibly. So I might need to go back here. Oh, that's where Lefric is. Oh, no. So I need to go up here, actually. Into the walls. Or maybe... I think the next body is in the wall somewhere. From memory. See how I go. See how long it takes me to find it before... without using the quest compass. Okay. No point talking to that character yet. Now I believe I can go into the monastery. I don't think I've got any reason for them to speak to me at the moment. Yeah, hang on a second. No, that's not a body. That is a horse. What is out here? That's the edge of the map. And this is where I had that battle before. I'm not seeing any bodies at this stage. There's a barrel over there, and I can loot that barrel. Where is this body? Where is the next person that's been killed? It's a shame I can't zoom out a bit more, make it a bit easier. I think the first one was up here somewhere. Cat wants to come into the room. Where's that body? I remember there being one near the river, possibly. There's another dog. I remember there being one near the walls somewhere as well. There's a hole in the walls here. There's a barrel there. Guards there. That's where the battle happened. They're sitting up on the wall. They're alive. Here it is. I think. That looks like a body. The stench of gore hangs heavy in the air. You kneel down to examine the ruined remains. Look at the face. It is a bloody mask twisted into a grimace of fear and pain. The frightened man who pleaded help for you earlier. So it was the guy running across the bridge that's been killed. He's laying belly down, his back and arms torn to shreds. There are wounds around his ankles and lower legs. Tried to defend himself, then run away. Got tripped up and savaged. Signs of a struggle and panic throughout the grubby alley, but your attention is drawn to the bloody tracks leading along the wall down to the river. Look there, it ran off. Tracks seem fresh. Can't have happened long ago. Which way is the river? From here. This way, by the looks of it. This way is the river. So my characters are coming from this direction. I haven't been over here. So this is the edge of the map. There's the river. We're now along the edge of the river. Did it cross the river or did it come from down here? I think it might have to go across the river maybe. Go across the river. Haven't been down here yet. Also haven't been over here. That's a barrel I can loot. One piece of tar. There's also some other stuff I can loot over here. This is where I had that battle. Rations are handy, so river, river, river. Go to the river. I haven't been over here. This is where you fight Lifric. Nope, not on this side of the river. It must be still on the same side of the bridge. I'm not seeing anything visible yet. So I came out here. This is the river. It says to go to the river. I haven't been over here. That's the other edge of the map as well. From memory, there's another body. I'm just not finding it at this stage. Where are we? Confront the Barghest. So I've actually got to find it now. Maybe it's this river. Could it be over here somewhere? Haven't really been over here. I suppose there's not really anything over there, is there? I do remember it being like off to the side somewhere. That's the original body. Yeah, I don't see anything. I haven't been over here yet, so let's go over here. It's like off in some corner. There's a fire lit there. That's the area I fought before. Where are you, buddy? Where is the Barghest hiding? Where is it? Looking, looking, looking. This camera makes it so difficult to manually find. So apologies if anyone feels like I'm wasting their time by not using the quest compass. I'm just trying to remember where it actually is. It's very difficult to find. Alright, I'm going to come back here. I'm going to start manually looking for it again. I know it's in like a wildernessy sort of area on its own. I just can't remember exactly where that is. It's probably going to be where there isn't any people. There's people all the way down there. Looking. Maybe it's in the original area. So I think initially the original body's over here. So maybe it's in this area. God, it's so weird. I can't find where it is. I know it's here somewhere. Confront the Barghest. So the second body was at the walls here. And then it says, trail leading to the river. Where is the closest part of the river to here? Down this way, right? Out here somewhere. God, so difficult to find it on my own. I just remember it being like on a path to the side of one of the rivers. It's very difficult to manually look on the camera to find where it is. Or where it's supposed to be. There it is. God, it was in the corner there. Okay, so it gets the first attack. It has 8 movement points. So we need to move back as far as possible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So far. Alright, Ketil, go right back, buddy. It's from memory, it is a nasty piece of work. Anders, get right back as well. Aslife, maybe there. Something like that. Maybe even here should be okay, I think. I think he might even still be able to get an attack off. Ooh, nasty. Okay, so 95% resistance. Gonna do Tyr's favor from Gunnar and just sacrifice a bit of, and it's also making Aslife less, he's got less endurance from that particular hit. So what is it? Physical resistance 40. So I wonder if I can stun it. Nope. Ketil. I'm not going to take it down in one turn. So I need to do a heal on Aslife. I mean, if I'd actually gotten all of my characters to attack, I might have been able to do it.
Shit! Let me take a look.
I think 2 turns is going to be fine. And Aslife still has an attack as well. Maybe a heavy swing actually is going to kill it. Oh yeah, okay. I did get rid of it in 1 turn. No worries. Cool, and then it gives Aslife a light infection from being attacked by it. Northumbria consider you tolerated. So what was it? Reputation increased by 5 and each herdman gets 3 skill points. I don't think that's quite enough. I need 1 more point to upgrade Ketil's bow skill. I can upgrade Roskva's healing skill, which I think is a good idea, but I don't know if I want to do that or witchcraft or the sling skill. I'm thinking healing's probably a good idea. However, here's the thing, like one of her heals already heals pretty well. I guess that extra 10 points would be handy if characters have got low health. Having Taunt is also useful. I'm just going to go for the heal though, because that just makes sense, being her primary sort of thing that she does. Leadership level 4 would be handy here, as would diplomacy. Alright, so I think I know how I can get the next skill point easily enough. I'm going to go to the world map, and I'm going to go back to Scarborough. Actually, I can travel on boat. That might actually be faster, rather than going across the land. I do need to do some camping though, so maybe I'll sail there first, and then I'll walk across on the way back. The owner must be a king of some sort, that guy was saying. Wonder if that's a 14 hours by a ship. Alright, and then got a couple of injuries that I need to heal. I'll do that on the way back. Now I think I have to fight this guy. So the reason I'm coming here is to do one of the components of the Lady Favors quest. And Kyrie, or Kyra, it might actually be Kyra, is asking me to return one of her tokens from one of her ex-lovers in the town here. And then I think I have to fight him for it from memory. A couple of injured characters as well. But I should be okay. Got to find the poet, wherever he might be. Again, I'll try not to use the quest compass, so I can probably find him manually. Poet. It's not Elven. I could give Blacksmith some wood, but I don't really have wood to spare at the moment. Maybe it's this guy, Willer's Wind. Actually, no, that's the witch. Poet. He's not in the monastery either. Maybe he's in the walls. What was the description she gave? Let's have a look. I wasn't really paying attention to the dialogue either, so just have to have a bit of a look around, see who we can find. It's probably not this guy. Maybe it's these guys. Nope. No, this is, that's Alwyn's farm. It's not him. I've interacted with this already, right? I'm pretty sure I have. Could it have been that Osford guy? Nah. Poet. Unless it's like a new character that spawned or something like that. Just minding myself here. So they're my guys. At the boat. I haven't been out here. I actually think there's anything there. Just curious to see if there is anything actually off that pier. I don't think so. No. Where are you, poet? Poet. Wonder if the chieftain might know where he is. Unless it is this guy. No, I'm not giving you 20 wood. We go and ask. Maybe they know who he is. No, he's not even talking. Okay. I'm not seeing an interactable character. I have a feeling it's someone I have to walk past. I don't think I can go across there. It's not Alvina. I feel like I'm spending most of this episode just looking for people. There's no one over in the camp. Do I actually have to resort to... Oh, wait, no, here he is. Here he is. Yeah. He's out the back of this fence. A young man with finely sculptured features sits at the edge of a cliff, staring pensively at the breaking waves. As you come close, you can hear him muttering to himself. He's so deep in thought. He's lost so deep in thought he doesn't even notice you at all. He's doing some poem. You're a poet, I take it. No, at this moment I'm not a poet. I'm a useless, dribbling imbecile, incapable of forming a solitary, coherent sentence. Sometimes, however, in rare moments of divine inspiration, I am in fact a poet. That's true. Wait, I recognize you. You're the ones that killed those bandits. Did you once know a woman named Kyra? Oh, the fair young dowager of Effelwick, blessed with beautiful dreams, but cursed to live in an ugly world. I remember her fondly. I was charmed by her beauty, but fell in love with her imagination. I wish nothing good comes from dwelling on the past. She asked me to get her ring back from you. Her fairy ring. It was a dear gift, and I held on to it. As long as my conscience demanded, alas, I sold it last summer to a passing merchant. I don't believe you. Give me the ring. I swear I have it no longer. Now I can kill him. I think this is one of those you gain or lose morale. Oh no. I think he actually did sell it from memory. So I'm gonna go and camp my way back across to Ethelwick because it takes a bit longer and I need to run down the clock on some of these upgrades. Okay. 5 hours. I need to buy some hides at some point too so I can make another suit of armor. Alright. As life needs to be healed. Who's the healer? Morkant can heal, Roscoe can heal, Ketil can even heal. That actually works. So he can actually heal while he's injured, which is an interesting thing. Did I spec up one of my party members to be able to heal? Yes, Greta. She's doing hunting though. Anything worth repairing? Yes, I've got a couple of things. Some hide armor that needs repairing too. Get Morkant to heal Ketil twice. He should be fine. And then again, if I go to try and do some armor smithing, what can I make for the hides that I've got? Yeah, I'm missing I need 55 hides, I think, to make the proper armor. So I'm gonna give it a skip for now. Tinkering, we could probably use with another numbing tincture. They're always good. What's my food? I think that's okay. Ah yes, I've got another romance thingy. Wow, you look like a mess. She dreamt of a furor. She was walking through a meadow naked. There were ravens circling her. It was twilight, like that endless twilight we get in the summer. One of the ravens landed. Ah, this is related to the quest for her sister, I'm pretty sure. She's dying. She was dying when we left. Maybe she's already dead now. We got her that medicine. And then through the dream, we should go back and check on her. Okay, the wounds have been healed. We've got a numbing tincture. Don't mind if... Whoop. Adis is drinking from a pond. Dead deer rotting in the reeds. You're going to be sick. So Adis, from a negative scripted interaction, has sustained an injury from drinking from a poisoned spring. She's not actively traveling in the party, so that should be okay. I am actually going to go back to Scarborough, and then I'm going to sail back to Denmark because I want to pass some time in the game. So that'll give me a chance to do that, and then I can actually buy some stuff at a favourable merchant because I'm going to need some rations. Might even be worth getting some hides as well. So let's run back to the ship, and then I can actually just get Adis's injury healed by Hulda back in Denmark. I don't know why there's so many bugs on the beach. It's weird, isn't it? They look like beetles. All those scarab things from the movie The Mummy. Alright, let's go. Back to Jutland we go. Okay, homestead armor completed. I'm stopping the journey because I want to queue up something else immediately. Alright, 28 power. Now, the stronghold for 6 power is a good choice here. That's not a bad one for some valuables, but I don't exactly need that right now. Palisades, 8 power, 2 weeks. The pier for 4 power and 1 week is a good, I reckon that's a good choice as well. So we've got the options are 2 weeks, 1 week for +2 power and 50 valuables a week. 2 weeks for +8 power. Those are both prosperity upgrades. I think the pier is looking like a good choice here. I can cut 4 days off it to make it a 3-day upgrade by using two thralls. I think that's probably a good choice. I'm going to do that. Alright. Man overboard. Turn the ship around. Injuries do not get worse while traveling over sea, I don't think. So that's a little trick you can use if you're in a bit of a jam. If you can get to a coastline or one of the cities where you can dock your longship, you can just sail back to Skern and heal your party with Hulda. Anders, my uncle has come to meet me at the docks. I want to give you my thanks for taking on schoolies men in this winter and throwing them out of the forest. Your mother Astrid, in her shrewdness, has learned they were tasked with my murder. Thanks, I am very glad to have prevented it, but I didn't know there was a threat against you. I understand you're only doing your duty as Thane to protect our clan, all the more reason for me to be grateful. In any case, I've decided it's time I live up to that reputation. While you're away, we overseeing the training of the youngsters. It's high time someone takes over that job, since Albert is passing. And that increases the clan's power. So this is some choice and consequence from a quest that I finished in one of the earlier episodes. Like, I think it might have been in the second or third episode that I made. And then he's giving me some mail armor. Excellent. That's going to be handy in my fight against Lifric. And that means that I need to, as soon as possible, level up Aslife's movement points. How many points has he got available right now? 3. So I need to get Strider. So he's currently got 6. If we put the armor on, it gives him 5 movement points. Or is it 4? Does it give him 4? Let's see. Okay. Aslife 4, which is not great. I'm not going to leave it equipped right now, I don't think. Nefya Asla Ketil Gunnar. I'm gonna wait until I've got enough points. Actually, I'm gonna have to equip it for that battle, possibly. 4 movement points. He needs 12 points to upgrade that. It's gonna take a little while. Alright. Witch's Hut first. We'll get Adis healed. Thank you. And then how many power points did I get from that? So now up to 31. Now there's an event that I want to trigger that needs 50. And I know I can get plus 10 of that from a quest. So this will give me 4, so that'll put me up to 45. And I just need 5 more. So maybe 1 more upgrade. Let's have a look at Brana's prices for rations. Fair prices, not the best prices ever. I don't want to be trading valuables. So there's 12 valuables for a ration. I need 120. And I've currently got 8 pieces of meat, which I can turn into rations, and 55. So I'm going to spend 1,000 valuables on rations. 84 rations, I think. Yep. So that brings me down to 7,000, and then I need some hides. Does she sell hides? No. Let's get them from somewhere else. Does Kaldulfur sell them? And then he can make stuff. So he now has armor smithing level 4. He can make me... Just curious. Nah, it's not worth it. You can repair damaged equipment. Nah, it's not worth it because I've got people that can do those skills. Oh. There you are. You saved our son. Ah, the medicine from the march. Thank you, Thane, because I shared it with those people. I appreciate you coming all the way out here. I'll consider that a great honor. Thank you. And then they give me 700 valuables. Fair enough. Cool. So I got the rations that I needed. And I think I'm right to go back. To Britain. One thing I could do actually is, I'll show you when I could leave. So I have to sail to the island of Orkneyjar, which is an island off the coast of Scotland up here. That will take 2 days. And there's a quest that I can do there. I think I might actually do that now because I've got the rations that I need for it. I don't know if I have the valuables though, because I think I need more valuables to be able to. I need 10,000 valuables or more, and 120 rations. So I'm just going to go back to York. Whoop. Damage to the ship. So I need to spend 20 wood, otherwise I'll have a herdman injured. I think I'm going to go 10 wood and have the herdman injured, which is fine. Who do I want to be injured? Morkett. Morkett's not happy about it. I'll probably lose morale with him, and then he gets injured. But that's fine. I'm not going to be using him in the combat, and I can just heal him a bit later. Homestead Pier completed. Great. Okay. Power 35. Now, Palisades for +8. Stronghold. Rank 1 for +6. So that's 2 weeks. Second rank of Palisade is also 2 weeks as well. Or I could do the thing. +2 power, 50 valuables a week. I'm tempted to do this one to get the valuables because it's going to be handy. If it's only a little amount, I might go Palisade level 2. I'm going to use 3 thralls to cut some time down off it. And then in 8 days, I'll have 40 something power. Now, it might be time to do Champion's Quest. I have to go back and see Kyra, and then I'll have enough points to assign Ketil rank 4 a bow, and then I think I'm happy enough to fight Lefric. Or maybe I should buy some hides first and go camping to get an extra set of armor for one of my characters.
One day, we will rule this city.
You're right,
and from it,
life.
we will rule Northumbria.
That's my intention. Alright. Get rid of that crappy shield. Okay, Kyra, are you inside the walls? From memory you are, yes. I've only got 1 wood left. Need some wood, damn it. Poet no longer had your ring, he pawned it. And then she'll probably want me to kill it. You gave it to him. The way I see it, it was his to sell. Let me guess, you want me to kill him. I don't think I can get away with this check. Sure, why not? I wonder if I can save scum that. Because I decided not to kill him. I should have just killed him. I couldn't remember that she actually wanted me to do that. I mean, I don't mind going all the way back there to do it. In actual fact, it's probably
One
good
day,
for...
we will rule this city, and from it, we will rule Northumbria.
It's probably good for for being able to waste a bit of time in the game, but I think I'm going to do a save before I talk to her and just save scum the check. Can I pass a medium sense check with 4 sense? Probably not. I don't think you can consume items out of combat either. Right, I'm going to do a save. I'm going to save it as Ingmar. Ah, you can do it. Okay, she believes me. Great, that's all I had to do. And now I can assign this point. Okay, fire arrow, bring it on. Now, let's go and fight Lefric. He was in a farm somewhere. Nope. Is it up here maybe? He's in someone's farm, like field or something. Here we go. Okay. So, 6 of them with 2 archers, 2 sword and board guys, a berserker type guy, and probably a priest. Lefric is a pain in the ass. Alright, so we're going to be putting that mail armor on you. And we'll give some to Roskva. Also needs to level up her thingamajiggy. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this. Going to save a game. Save it over as Ingmar. And let's see how we go. We're ready. It's going to give me a unique spear if I win. So, Lefric has, I think it's 100% chance to block with his shield. So I need to think carefully about this. Generally, it's a good idea to take. He also does ridiculous damage, and he's got 21 armor piercing. It's generally a good idea to take him out if you can. So, like Alpha Strike the absolute crap out of him. So, my first order in this is probably going to be hooking his shield away. So, he's got 81% physical resistance as well. Okay. Now, what kind of damage can I do to him? I don't even think I'm going to be able to. I don't think I'm going to be able to take him down in one hit. I'm just going to try and remember how I actually did this. I probably should have done Tyr's favor first. Rebuke. Demoralize is probably worth it here. Okay, Ketil. 95% chance to hit, 73% chance to hit. We'll try a quick shot. I probably should have moved Ketil behind cover as well. Okay, that's actually pretty good. It's got him down to about half health. As life, he's not in range to be able to attack anyone. That's actually really bad. Very unlucky positioning for the start of the battle. Neff is not really like that. 23 damage. Demoralized. That actually would work. So he's got lower mental resistance now. maybe. It's just so disappointing that Aslife is not... He's the guy with the shield. He's not in range to be able to do any damage this turn. It's just so frustrating. I think I've gotten really bad luck with the random positioning of the party, and I think based on what's happening here, there's just no way that I'm going to be able to... I'm not going to be able to have a good performance in this fight because of Aslife's positioning. The only thing I can think of is if I go here and then inspire him, and then maybe with a heavy swing he can take left brick down. He can't do heavy swing. Because he's already used his points. I'm going to try and stun him. No. I'm going to load the game because I'm just not happy with Aslife's position in that battle. That's frustrating. It's also because I gave him the mail armor, it reduces his amount of movement points. Maybe I should...
Even worn and broken, those walls would make it difficult to take the city. Subterfuge might be the only option.
I'm gonna try it again. There we go, that's much better. It's just the bad luck with the positioning behind the cart. Okay. Ross demoralize first. This time Lefric has resisted it. And my PC is stuck in front of him, so it still limits the amount of people that can engage him. No one has quick feet either. This is also an annoying spot. No, I'm not happy with that either. I know this is metagaming, but if you can do it, why not?
Even worn and broken, those walls would make it difficult to take the city. Subterfuge might be the only option.
That is definitely not the layout that I want. Okay, let's try this one. Alright. There's still only one tile there. Grease pot. Just curious what that does. Cool, alright. And I can actually set that on fire at some point. Okay. worried. So you have to shield hook him. Like, you just have to do it. Only 24. So again, I almost feel like I have to tactical move out of the way to get... Oh. Will that set fire to the grease? Is that going to work? I think I need a reckless strike out of the... I think this is still... It's not... I think I've screwed it up still. I think I've got a tactical move out of the way. So maybe there. And then Aslife has got to come in. Maybe with a charge. 61% chance to kill Lefric. So here's the thing. If I do that, both the archers get a shot, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Alright, I got him down. So that means I can engage the archers. Gunnar has to come up here. Or I can move everyone back. That's the other thing I can do. Behind cover. That might be an option to go defensive. We need to get... Ketil can't move, so... Bit of shit out of luck there. He might get destroyed in combat by the archers, because look at that damage. Character's not going to shoot. Okay, so maybe that's good enough. I'll move the PC over here. Let's go with that. Okay, Aslife's in trouble. Fuck.
So ends Aslife, Grimfather's son.
And I've aced this fight before. I need to take out this archer. I mean this skirmisher character. Ketil MVP this combat. I have to say. my weapons disappeared from view. And then Roskva, 46% though. This is... I'm just going to go with that. The archer's getting back up. Okay. Charge. Oh. Nephew. Oh, actually, that's a good hit. May as well just left click that one. If I come up here, is that good enough for a left click kill? It is. It's 2 kills for Roskva. Range and shot. Why is he's performing so well in this fight? Doing really good damage. That guy's covered with grease. 96 hit points. So I think I'm okay as long as he doesn't get a crit. He's doing anticipate opening. Alright. Shield hook. Rock. Reckless strike. And then Kettle should have that 88% chance. There we go. I'm not too impressed with my performance in that fight because Aslife got taken down in a single hit, but 5 out of 6 is acceptable, and he doesn't get an injury from it because it's a practice fight. I am greatly impressed, Viking. None in this kingdom can best me in battle. You would be a match for the greatest warriors I know, and he's given me a unique spear. Good fight. I had fun. Excellent. Alright, so that spear can go to Nefia. Bit of an upgrade from the one she was using. 1 extra damage, armor piercing 14 as opposed to 10, and crit plus 1.75. So I get three extra skill points from that, and I'm going to be looking forward to getting some extra movement points on Aslife. That armor's not exactly the best. I think I'll end this episode there. I'm going to save the game. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you look forward to the next video.